Welcome to the One Shot Wonderarium. I am your host, as always, Tony, and with me I have some awesome folks here to play Rom Com Drama Bomb. That's right, it's early February, so we're playing something with just a touch of romance here on the Wonderarium. As always, I got to start off the show by thanking my producer, my tech support, my government-issued introvert, Blood, for being behind the scenes and making sure that everything here goes live properly, and you know that you guys can see this show that we spent hours prepping and recording and all of that. So thank you so much, Blood. You the best, and appreciate you so much. Now, the next two people I got to thank, well, I'll let them introduce themselves. We're going to go ahead and start here on the left side of the screen. Right underneath me here, we've got Sid. Sid, who are you?
Well, I'm Sid. Hi. Great to be here. Yeah, I could be found on the interwebs at _Sundance Sid. So come and find me. Seek me out. I'll tell you a secret or three.
I've heard a few.
Again,
They're really good secrets.
yeah, they are.
Yeah. Only one was about pizza toppings.
That's my best one.
It was pretty quality, too. Mary, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi everybody. I'm Mary. My pronouns are she, her. You can find me online at the Nerd on Wheels on every social media except for the Hell site.
Exactly. So we are playing today Rom Com Drama Bomb, which is actually a timed game somewhat. It's, mostly timed. And it is written by Elliot Davis, illustrated Victor Winter, and edited by Samantha Lee. So it's an exciting game. I've actually wanted to play this game for a very, very long time. The basis of this game is a little bit different from, if you've not heard of it, it's probably a little bit different from what you immediately think of. So it is a sort of a love note to movies. It is a love note to both romantic comedies and to action movies a little bit. So the idea is the main characters have, whether literal or figurative, have a bomb attached to them. And so they have an hour and a half to play out all these scenes. And I, as the villain, are going to throw, things in their way. I'm going to, have some fun with what they're doing and see if I can take them off track and get some entertainment by maybe even tricking them into falling in love. So this game comes with several scenes inbuilt. You could probably create your own. But what we've done today is we've picked one of those basic scenes. One of those basic scenes is Meet the Family. So this is a game that is played over weeks, months, or years. And we have... We'll figure that out as we go. But the basics of it is each act is broken up into two scenes. So we have the meet cute / setup, which is going to be about 5 minutes. No, about 15 minutes, excuse me. Then we have scene 2, which is the turning point, which is going to be another 15 minutes. And that'll get us to act 2. We'll have raising the stakes / coming together. We'll have a second turning point where things maybe go south. And both of those are going to be 15 minutes apiece. We'll have our big crisis at scene 5, likely. And then we have either a joyful resolution or a crushing defeat. Here's hoping for a crushing defeat. In scene 6. So this game is set up, like I said, scene by scene. And we enter these scenes by rolling a D4. I have my cheese D4 here for the right amount of cheesiness to add to this rom-com. And the leads will roll this. If they get a 1, they are feeling romantic. If they get a 2, they're feeling comedic. If they get a 3, they're leaning into the drama. If they roll a 4, their main focus for the scene is breaking free from the guise of the rom-com. That's a bomb roll, by the way. So it's going to be really quite interesting as we go. Each of us are going to have moves that we will gain tokens by what happens in the scene. The leads have a love track and a freedom track that they'll be keeping track of, and I will have an entertainment track based on how much I'm enjoying their performance, and also an evil track, which is varied by what playbook I choose. The playbook I have chosen for this big family meetup is Great Aunt Janice. Great Aunt Janice is, I think, one of the more interesting villains of the entire book. I am very excited to get to play Great Aunt Janice as I scroll down to tell her to her page to tell you a little bit more about her. So she really leans on guilt trips, her deep pockets, and a flair for the hyperbole. So, to help build out our Great Aunt Janice here, I am going to answer a few questions. I've actually answered a few of these ahead of time just to get the ball rolling, and get a feel for who Aunt Janice is before we went live here today. So, for the origins of Aunt Janice, I have to answer what holds more of my love as Aunt Janice than any person ever could. And the truth of that is, my cat, Lord Fuzzmuffin III, is the thing that Great Aunt Janice loves most. Which I just saw Sid react, because the last time Sid was on this channel, we played Dungeon Cats. And how close is that to your cat's name? Because I remember you being Lord something or other with your cat. I don't remember exactly what your cat's name. Do you remember that? You are currently muted, by the way. There you go.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it, and I'll let you know exactly what it was. There it is. It was Sir Percival C. Mittenston IV.
There we go. Yeah, it was they're very similar names. I had completely forgotten about that till I saw your reaction there. I don't know if that was for the same reason that I read it as, but that's
a good cat name.
I actually, there's a part of me that wants to make it Sir Percival C. Mittenston IV now. Would you be okay with that?
Multiverse.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
he has to be a stuck up. Yeah, he has to be a sophisticated and fancy cat.
Okay, I am now changing that. So I created this ahead of time to save us time, but honestly, you find better ideas when you work with people, I find. So, so for comedy, what antiquated and over-the-top view on courting do you hold strong? I went with just a sort of classic one, very easy. The best marriages are arranged, just like myself and your Uncle James Washington.
That is a hilarious name for no reason.
Thank you.
Great.
That's great. Now, for the drama question, what was the last family gathering you were invited to, and what did you do to never be invited again? Aunt Janice found out that 2 of the in-laws, not family related, but 2 of the in-laws were cheating with each other and made it everyone's problem. Aunt Janice.
We got a pot stirrer right there.
Absolutely, we do.
Yeah, that seems like something that Aunt Janice would do.
Exactly.
Oh.
And then for Bomb, what incriminating evidence have you hidden about how you've amassed such wealth? Janice has Bill Gates on speed dial as William Fences. And his name is written in a ledger of people who owe her favors. So, welcome to Aunt Janice, a pot stirrer with deep enough pockets to have Bill Gates on speed dial. Deep love for Sir Percival C. Mittenston the fourth. I keep wanting to say the third, but it is the fourth. And who believes deeply in the authenticity and true nature of arranged marriages. So, there's a few other questions that I need to answer here. But it does rely immediately on choosing one of you two to be my relative. And I don't know which one's which, so let's bump over to our lead characters in this story. You guys have some questions to answer as well.
Yes, we do.
So, do you guys have those pulled up? I'm moving towards them, but I don't have them up immediately here.
Yeah, I have them pulled up. So answer the following questions together relating to the Bloods family. Has the water met the family yet? Why or why not? So for that, I say, because I'm sorry, I'll be playing the Blood. So it's my family. So I have the water. The water has met some of the family, simply because I feel full exposure is just too much. It's a lot. So you have to do it one set at a time. So if you can't bring them to a family reunion, because that's just over the top. You gotta just invite them over for like a dinner or two, and just make sure the family rotates. That's all. That's the Rom question about the family. The calm question: where was the family hiding when the two of you met for the first time? I wanted to answer that together.
Where was the family hiding?
Yeah, where were they hiding? I don't know I don't know if it means literally hiding, or just where were they? Where were you alone?
Interesting.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they mean that.
Like, I just have like this like idea of like the whole like family of like the incognito, like either at like a restaurant, like the newspapers and everything, like full like just like overbearing, but in the like I just want to I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm getting dinner here. Like I ordered a cup of coffee. But I like I don't know. I'm like how meddling, nosy like do we want the family to be, I guess.
Very. Yeah.
I mean, we have Aunt Janice.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true.
So, it could be interesting for where was part of the family hiding when the two of you met? So, yeah, you were talking about like at a diner then, or?
Yeah, I was thinking about being somehow separated, because it as now I start thinking how old were we when we first met? Was this a friendship over years?
Yeah. It could be smart to take a step back from these questions and start with right now. We don't even have names for our main characters.
I do.
So perfect. What is your name for the Blood then?
Dominic
I feel
Dresden.
very weird calling him the Blood.
That's all right. Sometimes it is.
That's
um,
a weird title.
Dominic Dresden. Yeah, Dominic Dresden.
Dominic Dresden.
Yeah. And then so that was a calm. So the drama. Why does the family not approve of a potential relationship between you two? It's just not good enough. They have extremely high expectations for everyone in the family, and it just, I hate to say it, but you could do better. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know. I don't want to do your type of better. I want to do my better. So that's where the drama is. And then the bomb. What dark secret does the family hold? Great Aunt Janice.
Great Aunt Janice is the family's secret.
The dark secret, yeah.
Oh, that's good. Okay, that tells me some things actually about Great Aunt Janice.
Yep. Even though everyone holds everyone in a high regard, Great Aunt Janice just takes it over the top. So we're just gonna keep her tucked away.
Uh huh.
What are the questions?
And then
Answer
did
the
we
phone.
answer the where were the family hiding yet? Or are we holding like putting a pin in that to come back to?
I just wanted to. So originally, we sort of jumped around there a little bit. I had put a pin in it so that we could sort of talk about who each of the characters were, so because that might come up with a more plausible, like, where were they? How did they actually meet? Sort of idea, or yeah.
Yeah, I have an
Cool.
idea about
Also,
that, but we can revisit it.
I think one of the things for the beginning, because part of my job is to try to get you two to fall in love. So the part of the goal here is that for you not to be dating or I think in love already. So I wanted to just sort of state that and set that early on to make sure we had that right. All right. Keep going. Mary,
Yeah.
who are you playing today?
Yeah, so today I am playing Clara Burns. She uses she, her pronouns.
Clara C
She
or a K?
C like totally not playing off of Clarice. Not at all. We're not totally doing the Silence of the Lambs thing, no. But instead, I think that Clara is I think she's a bit of a free spirit. In the fact that I think that she is working. She's already got her degree in different fashion design, and she's trying to launch basically a adaptive clothing line that is like basically fashionable clothing. Basically, that is easy for people with disabilities to wear. So like, she's trying to make a break for it. She hasn't been able to like get her foot in the door yet, so she's making ends meet. She probably works like a couple different jobs, and like that is her true passion. uh and I don't think her family is too fond of that. Like they'd rather her go for like go to business school, do something you can rely on, uh that you don't know whether that's going to support you or not, like the meddling in the way of like they're trying to care about her, but she's just like, you don't really understand what I want in my life. And I think that kind of has made them estranged a bit. And I think she's been a little bit of cut off from her family for pursuing her dreams of as far as that goes. Um, as far as some of my questions, I have what was the first thing you noticed about the other lead? And so
Before we
uh
get there,
Yes.
there's one thing that I'm noticing in these questions we don't really have yet. And I think it's supposed to come out in this conversation, but I want to make sure we sort of start with it, is obviously if you two aren't dating, right, you are not of this family. How are you here, or like how are you involved in the family? Are you working as somebody's stylist? Are you somebody's best friend? Are you
I like the idea of being someone's stylist. Like, I could even see it like even like being a personal assistant and like basically either to like maybe like matriarch of the family or maybe like a like or I guess the question would be, is there a family member that Dominic is close to? Because maybe that is how we could have met. Like I could have styled a family member and it could have been like one of those kind of scenarios potentially.
So the immediate of the immediates. You have two brothers, Joseph and Maxwell, one sister Veronica, and a cousin that was adopted. So two sisters, and Carmen. Just the mom. Dad died not early on, but within the teenage, adolescent years. And
also, you rattle off that family really fast. I'm gonna need a replay of that.
sorry, two brothers, Joseph and Maxwell. Joseph is the oldest. Yeah, five. Dominic is literally the middle child. So Joseph is the older brother. Maxwell is the younger brother. Carmen is older, the cousin that was adopted, and then the sister Veronica, younger. So Dominic is smack dab in the middle of that. So it go
And Veronica. Okay.
Joseph,
Okay. I got it. I just wanted to make sure
Carmen.
they're all going to come into play, I'm sure. But I wanted to make sure that we had them written down so that I wasn't fumbling over myself when they need to come into play here.
Maxwell is the youngest. So it's, Dominic, Veronica, then Maxwell. And then Max. That's the Dresden Five. And then so mom, shit. Name for mother, Anastasia. There it is. Anastasia. Isn't that a lovely movie?
And you said
yeah.
parents were dead?
Father.
Father's
Father
dead.
died.
Okay.
Father died during his adolescent-ish years. So still in high school, still doing things. More backstory. So Dominic is currently a profession that's highly tidy lawyer. Dominic is a lawyer. The others, I don't know what the others do right now. But Dominic is a lawyer, has his degrees and such not, and is just trying to live up to the expectations of the family, but at the same time kind of wanting to be free from all of that.
Okay. Perfect. I think that gives us a really good basis for who folks are as we head in. So, Mary, who do you think you might be styling for in that family?
Maybe Veronica. I feel like I don't know, maybe something that could be interesting is like maybe she has tried to befriend Carmen, but I don't know if Carmen likes her very much. But I feel like Veronica and Clara got along pretty well, like kind of hit it off.
Okay.
And like just like random meeting, maybe saw a post on social media and then instantly was like, I'm gonna pull you into the friend group, like be that kind of like the person of like like you're gonna be with us now, and it's just like, okay, I'm along for the ride. Oh my goodness. One of those situations.
Perfect. I love that. Okay, we can keep going on answering the questions here. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to get a really good like factual feel. So
Yeah. Okay. You said Veronica.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Because you said styling.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or I can
Okay.
change it for something else too. Like I'm
Because
open to whatever.
I was thinking what everyone does, and it just has to be some high society style things.
Oh yeah.
And Veronica to me just feels like that's the fashion sibling.
Mhm.
Like she does things, they do things
Just feel like
in the fashion world.
I feel like to be styled, you almost need to be on camera, like an actress or a model or something like that.
I think Carmen is a model. Veronica is more.
Okay.
Carmen feels more modelly to me.
Mhm.
Okay. It's like because the other options are like business professional who can rent their clothing because they make a lot of money, and that didn't quite feel like the stylish person you were describing there. So
Actor, singer, all kinds of different entertainment stuff could be
Hmm.
yeah.
triple threat.
You
Sorry.
said you said Clara wanted to break into be a designer.
Yeah.
I think that's just a suggestion, just throwing it out there.
Mhm.
That would be where the words the fighting was because Veronica is in that field, and I think that's how you guys got together.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. So I don't think we got an answer to this with Clara. What was the first thing you noticed about Dominic?
Um, I think that I think Clara at first, like when Veronica was like probably introducing me to like family and friends, I think she was really nervous because she feels kind of like completely out of her depth. But I think there was something about Dominic where she felt like she didn't have to put something on. Like it was like I can just take a break for a minute. I don't feel like I have to be like mask up perfectly, say the right things at the right time, press the right people. There was just like an ease that it was like, oh my gosh, like this is someone that like I can actually talk to and like see myself being friends with. Like I like in industry where like there's so much based on appearance, like to have like someone like just like be more down to earth
Yeah, there was a
and
personability,
real.
right?
Yeah.
Awesome. And what's Claire's extremely specific food opinion?
Oh, here we go.
All right,
Uh
let's. I'm excited for this one.
all right. So I think her extremely specific food opinion, and I think she thinks that all foods are good, but she hates it when people will only try like one kind of food unless it's like some sort of medical thing, because like it looks weird. Because she loves cooking, like that is her secret thing. She will try new recipes, and when someone turns their nose up to certain dishes and they've never tried it and it's not for a good reason, it is like just enraging to her in a way of like just like this is another way you can experience the world and you're not doing it. What the hell? And she probably thinks that cheese is best on everything. Like it like if there's cheese on it, she's gonna love the crap out of it.
Okay. Perfect. Which member of their family are they closest to?
I think that she has a very supportive aunt that she would call and even stay with at times. That uh, I see this aunt of also being like not necessarily within the inner circle of the family, sort of on the outside, and was always like more welcoming to her and wanted to share her ideas. So I think her aunt Olivia is definitely very much the free spirit, probably a hippie. Has like a bunch of different crystals outside of her window, like makes moon water, that kind of stuff. Like,
It's just Miss Frizzle.
yeah, basically.
Love that. What is a legend about their family's history?
Oh gosh. Um, I think that there's a legend that her family's company has fully bought out another family's company uh, because they wore like the wrong colored clothes to a wedding. Like it was black tie and they wore a sundress. Like they're incredibly judgmental and you do not want to piss them off. Like they will ruin people for the slightest inconvenience.
Okay. So she's used to a little bit of the viciousness, is the legend at
Mm-hmm.
least. Interesting. Okay. Um. So we are going to go ahead and jump into our first scene. This story is going to begin in a. If anybody else owned this study, it will be dusty and cluttered. But this study is cleaned twice a day. This study, all of the books are within reason, organized by height, shape, and color around this room. And there are very there is a very fancy refined crystal maker who has I forget what the brand is right now, but there are these like crystal lampshades on all of the lamps, and a giant desk in the center of the room, as it is covered in carpets, and there's a big puffy chair on the back wall of one, and you hear scribbling as this as we sort of push in with the camera into this room, and the door spins, and the chair spins, I should say, and it is Aunt Janice. Well, you may be wondering why I've called you here, but it's for a delicious story. One that I think might just go the way that we like. But it's in progress now. So, here's the story. We have Clara, who is around enough and seems to be made of the right stuff, I think. And Dominic, well, he needs a helping hand once or twice. You can't tell him that. He will fight you about it, but he seems to need just a little something extra in his life. He's too much at work. Now, these two are, unbeknownst to themselves, locked in They are tied together, we will say. In fact, if they get too far apart, both of their lives will explode. And I don't mean literally. We're not here with actual bombs today. But one of my computer people has unearthed a few scandalous messages from each that it would be very problematic for it to go public, we'll say, and could be damning to everyone involved, including myself. But who cares about Great Aunt Janice anyway? Not most of this family. They've disinvited me from nearly everything. All for telling the truth. Fools. So, what we've done is we have tapped into their security systems so we can watch and hear everything that they do. And we're sending little itty bitty text messages when they step a toe out of line. You see, I can do it here from my chair in all the comforts of the world, and of course supervised by the one and only Sir Percival C. Mittenston the Fourth. So, let's watch them fall in love. Because as they say, distance makes the heart grow fonder, but you can't fall in love without being around each other. And let's be honest, these two desperately need to fall in love. So, if you check on this monitor, our first encounter is these two. Dominic is at family dinner. It's the weekly family dinner. And of course, Veronica has scheduled something over it because, well, she does not enjoy it. And I think that she has there's a rebellious streak in her. So she needed Clara to come over and style her. Now we get to watch the two interact. Make sure, before we get going, get yourself a plate of nachos. Because this, you won't want to get up from. All right. So we've set our scene here. It is family dinner, and Clara is coming over to style Veronica. So, I'm going to go ahead and start our timer here, if you all are ready. Okay, take it away.
So I think Clara, is probably carrying a few different bags and, probably is, ringing the doorbell at the house, not knowing it's family dinner time. She might be doing it, wait a little bit, try to wait a little bit of time. It's a little chilly out. And then she'll just kind of ring the doorbell again. Wait a little while. She's not trying to be too annoying, but it is getting cold, and she's just kind of okay, maybe they forgot. That's okay. It'll be fine. She's usually more punctual than this, though. Knock again.
Well, I think you'll find that one of the siblings is going to answer the door. Who do we think answers the door here?
Well, I was gonna say me, but let's roll a dice and see what happens.
All right.
6. Roll again. Carmen.
Carmen. Okay. Yeah, I think Carmen, who's at least towards you, been a little bit icy. Yes. What?
Hi. I'm really sorry.
It's
Um Veronica scheduled me to come over. She said she had an event tonight.
that's got
Uh,
to be a mistake.
oh, I have it right in the, and she just kind of will like put one of the bags on the ground and take out her phone and like just like I know she confirmed this morning on the, and I'll pull up the schedule, the email. It's right here. I if there's a mistake, I am so incredibly
I,
sorry that.
mm, you said Veronica confirmed.
Yeah, here. And I show the email of the confirmation, the specifications.
All right. Um, come come on in. It is a little cold out. Let me get somebody for you. Hey, Mom, Ronnie's trying to dodge family dinner again. Um, and you can
Uh,
hear this causes, I think, an immediate uproar.
Yes, it does. Um, is you in the foyer? Foyer. I think coming out of a side room or something after after that obvious yelling to cause issues as Carmen does. In walks Dominic. Oh,
hey, I,
you're
Clara. I'm
Clara.
Clara.
Right. Clara. Uh, so Ronnie's trying to dodge dinner again, or
Oh God, I didn't know. She just like sent me a message that she had like some sort of
yeah,
event.
don't worry about it. Come on.
Oh, thanks. And I think she'll just kind of drop the different bags of clothes where it is. And she walks in. She actually has two of these like brightly colored, like glitter resin arm crutches that she has. She's very nicely clothed, though a bit alternative. She has like probably a light lavender purple hair that's put up into like a really messy bun with like a barrette. But she definitely does not look like she fits in this house at all. Coming through, but
You
she'll
know,
go wherever you
yeah.
lead her.
I take the bags, and we just walk to I guess the living area. Clara, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So you help Ronnie with her work? And I look at the bags. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, we met up at one of these conferences, and she liked my designs, and we've been kind of helping each other. But uh, one of the first bigger events that she's asked me to help with, so I'm excited to see how it all works.
All right. I think both of you, very close to the same time, get a text message from an unknown number. That is a picture of a fortune cookie wrapper that says, "Love has entered your life, but you don't know it yet."
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
I thought we didn't we leave like the chain emails like in 2010s. I thought like like send this to 10 people or something. I don't know.
Yeah, hey, it's you got the same. Well, I guess that they just send them out randomly nowadays. All right, and then I'll go and find Veronica and hand her the bags. Actually, no, I find Max. Um, hey, can you go ahead and put these in Ronnie's room for me?
Uh, why can't you?
Because I asked you.
Are you? I mean, same number of steps, dude.
Yeah, you're younger, stronger, you're more fit. You know, you can.
I mean, if you just want to say I'm better, that's fine. I'll
Yeah, sure.
look. I mean, practice makes perfect. Then sounds like you should do it yourself.
Uh-huh. So you're gonna take these upstairs or not?
I, look, I. You just wanted to. You just wanted to hang around.
Yeah, you don't want to be down here anyway. Carmen, you already heard Carmen. You know, mom's. So I don't
That's
think you
true.
want to stick it. Yep. Hey, yeah.
Yeah,
Just run these. Just run these on up. Well, yeah. Till you're in the bathroom or something.
Hey, you cover. I'm gonna play some 2K.
Go ahead, man.
Playing with a good controller too, and as he walks up the stairs,
All right. Yeah, I just turned to. I'm like, they're all good controllers. I don't. Anyway. Uh. Yeah. Have you been here before?
Um, I maybe like once or twice, but I don't think anyone else was really home. Except for Veronica, I wouldn't just like come into a house. That's kind of weird. But I no, she just it was like one like weekend or something. She needed a outfit for a party, and she dialed me. I was able to come over really quick, and then yeah, it's but I've only really seen her room and the hallway, so um, it's really pretty here.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Well, Ronnie's this way.
um, let's see. I think I'm gonna insert myself in the conversation again here. Absolutely. I'm getting those tokens. Hell yeah. Great Aunt Janice once again through a blocked / unassigned unfamiliar number is going to text once again. They're looking like I think one of the best ways to get to know somebody is to share your biggest hot take. You should do that right now.
Okay, this is getting kind of weird. Did you? Your phone rang too, right?
Yeah, did actually. Hot take. What is? Who is this? The same number?
Yeah, let's say that it is.
Who is this? What's going on?
I don't know. They're surprising. It's no. That's crazy. Nope. Uh, and she just puts her phone in her pocket.
Yeah, Dominic. So you're gonna get another text message that says, "Do it," or I send her a picture of you running around in your underwear, and not the one from when you were 5.
So hot takes. Yes, but it yeah, it's super weird, but it does was an interesting question. What is one of your hot takes?
Oh, uh, okay. I have to say it. Yeah, Wicked's kind of overrated.
Oh,
Just a little bit. I look, the
oh,
music is good, but it's just yeah, it's okay. And I feel like this is the moment like she's just like nervous and is
I, I kind of get a little bit closer, and it's like, you don't let anyone in this house hear you say that out loud.
oh, okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
And I look around, just look around real frantically. It's cool. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, but yeah, no, no, don't, don't let them hear.
Okay. Good to know. And I think she's just gonna kind of give a smile.
Um,
And
yeah. To be honest, hot take. What's a good hot take? Hey, Jared Leto was a good Joker, I think.
I y- ev everybody has their opinions, I guess. Um, but
He was pretty all right. It was a little different. Sure, it wasn't a traditional, but why stick to the traditional all the time? Think outside the box.
yeah.
And then I guess this long walk through this house, we end up in the family room where everyone is.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, family. Hey, this is Clara. She loves Wicked, and I just keep. I say nothing else about it. Just keep going. And I'll just take, gain one token to lying to the family about the other lead.
I also think, Mary, you get a message here. Says, "Good people can keep a secret."
I just look at the message, and I think she's just gonna type back and it's just say, "This is really weird. What the hell's going on? How did you get my number?"
Um, I'll send. I'm gonna actually spend a token here. And this is gonna be a version of making a mixture of making the bombs tick louder. Um, well, here's the stakes. It's 100,000 if you two fall in love. It's 50,000 if you never leave Dominic's sight or side. We'll not make it sight because that does make it very difficult. But never leave 100 yards. We'll say that's enough to start your own fashion company now, isn't it? If you do leave, however, well, let's just say we found some of your earlier projects that were a bit derivative, and those might get submitted instead of your portfolio to something soon. Which
I think that she just like there's just not a response, and then out loud she just says, "Uh, yeah, I thought like Ariana did such a good job at being able to like portray Glinda. Like I was worried at first, but I think being mentored by Kristen Chenoweth, she really did a really good job."
And I think this is where this scene sort of fades out as you hear Clara go, perfect, yeah, Green Lady was great and all. We gotta go. And you get whisked off to Clara's room.
Veronica?
So, oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, Clara is the main character. Veronica's room. Excuse me. I only have so many screens here for the number of things I have to keep up. So, yeah. So, out of curiosity, I see that you... I know that Sid at least gained a token. Did anybody else gain some tokens?
I did the share smile, laugh, or moment of calm with the other lead.
I did that as well.
Nice.
There you go. I inserted myself into the conversation a bunch. So I had gained 4, but then I spent 1 to remind you of the stakes of what's going on. So, which I think, by the way, we are figuring this game out as we sort of go. I think we're supposed to cut off that scene at 15 minutes. So we went a minute and 45 longer. So just FYI. Or we're supposed to at least try, I think, is the idea here. I'm still figuring that part of the game out. So we are headed to scene 2, which is, I think, a turning point. And so I think that Veronica has been nominated for some sort of award or something. Like Veronica is getting some hype for some reason. And because of some of your designs and things like that, I think, Clara, you've been invited. And of course, family has to attend, right? So this is, I think, some sort of awards show. So that is where we're gonna go here. Sorry, I have stuff all over this book, so I'm scrolling as fast as it will let me to get from all the way at the top to all the way at the bottom. Perfect. And as we head into this scene, I don't think we rolled mood dice last scene, did we?
I don't think we did.
So let's go ahead and check in on people's moods as they head into scene 2.
Mood dice.
I got a bomb.
Same.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. You're going to fight me on this one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yes. I love this so much. So I'm still...
4 is the bomb, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right, there it is.
Yeah, 4 is the bomb.
Yeah, Gus. Yeah, Gus. Wonderful.
Okay, wait, so this is... Okay, so they're general token. Okay, cool. Sorry, I am understanding this a little bit. It seems like there are general tokens that I use for general things, and then there are entertainment tokens, and then there are evil tokens. Is the way I'm reading it for right now. So,
the leads also have 3. We have act, mood, and then B6.
Perfect. Okay,
cool. That we can spend things on too.
Wait.
I originally didn't. I thought they were all the same token. I'm not gonna lie. So I did not even realize it. But I've got it sort of settled now.
Potentially, I don't know. However we want to do it, I don't know.
Oh, you're good. I do think By the way, you are supposed to grab tokens as you go because it.
Mhm.
I believe it says put your tokens back in the middle in between. um, let me just make sure.
Okay, so yeah, it does say that in
Okay.
between scenes you put them back in.
Yeah,
So you
which
grab
means
Okay.
that I could have really twisted the knife here, but I didn't.
Okay. Hey, we know now, and it's just gonna get more juicy.
It absolutely is. And that's part of this show, right? Is we're always playing a new ttrpg, so sometimes we learn it on the fly because it's really hard to always know things on the very first time. So I okay, cool. So I think as we start to head towards this thing, a big white gaudy like stretch limo pulls up to the front of Dominic's house, where everybody is waiting to file into a stretch limo here. So, woohoo! Yeah, I think that's the basics of it. So if we're ready, we can go ahead and get going. Oh, do we want to establish what the award is? Is it for being a triple threat? Is it for they're giving her an EGAT?
Who's this for? Veronica?
Yes, this is for Veronica.
I think it's just a fashion show.
You seem to have cut out on my end, so let's see if we can get that one more time.
I said I think it's just a fashion show.
Okay.
Like a new line.
Yeah. Sounds good. So yeah, it's a fashion show. It's a new line. So, all right. Let's and we're all headed there. I think that means Veronica is already there at that point then. So she is not with you.
No.
Okay. All right, and scene starting in 3, 2, 1.
In the limo?
Yeah, the limo has just pulled up.
Alright. Yes, step out.
Oh, you guys, sorry, the limo just pulled up to your house.
Go to the house. Well, yeah. I step outside.
Yeah.
Alright, come on. Let's go, everyone. Limo's here. Let's.
A classically uniformed limo driver pops out of the front, and it goes to open the door, and says, "Well, we've been waiting for you."
Jurgens, my good man. A long time since I've seen you, specifically. And I pile in with the rest of everyone.
Seated in the back of the limo is a fur-coated, extremely stylish old woman. She's probably 75, we'll say. Dominic.
Aunt Janice?
Yes. You don't think that I would be attending?
Well, honestly, not really. After you were uninvited to all the family. Does Mom know you? Whatever it is. I guess there'll be something interesting happening tonight after all. And I kind of just sit and wait for everyone to pile in.
Well, Dominic, are you still having trouble growing your facial hair?
Trouble? No. I think I have it where I want it to be.
Oh, so you want it to look scraggly?
First, I can see why you were uninvited to everything. Kind of. But all right.
And who might this be? I obviously recognize your siblings.
Oh, hi. I'm Clara. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. And she'll hold out like a really frail hand.
I'll take the hand, give it a nice handshake. Handshake. I don't want to hurt her, but
That's, and she will roll her eyes. And, kids these days, I'm very afraid to shake someone's hand firmly. Make sure you have good grip next time. I'm gonna go ahead and take another token for that.
Janet, why are you here? Who told you about this?
Oh, you don't think I keep tabs on my family? You think I abandoned you? How little you think of me.
So you keep texting. You sound like you're spying.
Oh, spying is such a brutal word. And she will pull out her phone with very large keys on it.
Is that a type?
Young man, watch your tongue. It is not. However, and she's gonna pull up a meme off of Facebook that is like the minions presenting at a boardroom. Do you see here? It says 80% of folks do not respect their elders like they should. And another further 40% do not know how to ring a doorbell today. Saddening.
Where are you going with this?
Well, this is to say that sometimes you have to rely on the old ways.
I do not know how to answer that. Cryptic.
it seems like there's some things going on. I guess I'm sorry. This is the first time I've met you, Aunt Janice. Is that right?
Yes.
What is
darling.
it? What you do? You seem like a very sophisticated woman. And I'm trying to pull heat off of Dominic at this point, so I'm going to take a token.
Okay. Well.
I was gonna say I've been condescending to this old lady. So that's one of my mood moves. Be mean in a way only your family could be.
All right.
So,
I wish that were one of my moves because I would absolutely be on fire here.
Yeah, you would be. So I'm just trying to be condescending to the old lady.
Well,
I
this are you two
us?
yes.
Does it seem like we are?
Well, there certainly seem to be sparks.
I look. Yeah, I look over to Clara with the sparks comments. Sparks. Yeah.
I think that's like maybe some kind of metaphor or something. Really, Janice, I mean, it's really fascinating. You know so much about us. How do you know so much about us? I'm going to use an act move. I'm asking a probing question to Aunt Janice.
Okay. Um. So, you are asking a probing question of Aunt Janice. Okay. Well, um, I, I tend to keep track of, potential in the area, especially, suitors of a certain type. One must look out for their family, don't they? And we'll take another token for that.
You're looking out for. Sorry. Oh, yeah. You're looking out for a family who hasn't invited you to be with the family because you were talking about family. Is that right? That's correct.
You would rather sit in the dark than deal with the truth? That's quite unflattering of you. That's not a good look, Dominic. We'll need to learn to do better.
And I'm guessing you're the one who's gonna teach me.
Well, you're what? 40 now?
What?
Someone's got to.
Do I look 40?
No, you look fine. Don't worry about it. Just look
40.
happy.
Now I'm looking at Aunt Janice to see if her eyes are like clouded over and like milky. Like 40. Where the hell is everybody?
Yeah, I thought everyone was coming in the limo.
There are your siblings are also in this limo, but they have buried themselves in their phones. And as you look around for them, Aunt Janice is gonna click her tongues and kids these days, I swear. So, we are, let's see. Yeah, we are 2 minutes, by the way, from end of this scene.
All right.
We can roll up. I think at this point, the limousine starts to roll up to the beginning of the fashion show. And Aunt Janice, I think, pushes the two of you out first. And goes to Dominic. Don't forget, when walking the red carpet, one must always have a beautiful woman on his arm. And your inheritance depends on it.
What a weird old woman.
Yeah, she has way too much time on her hands.
I don't. That I'm extremely confused. I haven't seen Aunt Janice in years.
Interesting. Um, well, I mean, like, like family members can pop up every now and then. Hopefully that just means that the timer for when they are going to strike next is just longer. Hopefully.
Hmm. Right. Well, shall we?
Yeah.
And yeah, hold out the elbow arm and we walk.
Okay. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and end that scene here.
From what I'm reading, at least on the tokens, it seems like the moves are just the names of the kind of moves you can make, and you can spend tokens wherever. So, like, you
Oh,
can accumulate from. That's at least from what I'm reading.
well then I have an
Um,
insane amount of tokens right now. That
and then you
Okay.
can just like spend them on like the different things. So, like, and because you send them all in the next scene, basically, there's like you can use them on anything, but you're throwing them out every scene to
okay.
like so you're not like stockpiling.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never.
Never. And we can. One thing that I will say, we can also spend 2 tokens to generate NPCs. Which we kind of started with a family full of NPCs that we didn't charge ourselves for. So, I'm just gonna say that's basically what we've been doing with all of our tokens these first 2 sessions. And
I thought about that. I'm like, we already did that.
yeah,
This is fun. This is fun. Okay. All right. All right. So we
um,
can gain to. It has the moves. We have to use it for the acts. All right. Cool. Yeah. I figured it out.
okay. Okay. I'm
Okay.
just making sure. So we move into Act 2, which is raising the stakes / coming together. And I think that there is, let's see, raising the stakes here. I think that Veronica has a crazy night out on the town and her phone is dead and she is not answering her calls. And so, Dominic, I think basically your mother tells you to reach out to Clara because you two seem to be, you know, you seem to know her the best. So she assumes that you have her number for some reason. And try to track down Veronica from this night, hoping that nothing bad has befallen her.
So yeah, I reach out to Clara on some socials because I don't think I've ever gotten her number. Extremely. I don't. I mean, yeah, I could reach out to her, but okay, all right, I'll take care of it. It's fine. It's fine. And then yeah, so I reach out to Clara on some form of social media.
Perfect.
Just send her a message. Hey, we're looking for Ronnie. Are you with her? Or have you seen her?
Before we get going, we should roll mood dice.
We should. Love it.
Which this is scene Act 2, so you roll
Oh,
mood
you
dice
rolled
twice
two.
and pick
Rolled
your
Oh,
two.
mood. So you do
Yeah,
actually,
rolled.
if you like it, you can just keep it, but you can roll it twice and pick your
Let's
pick.
see, what's this one? Hmm. Nah, I'm gonna stick to. Yeah, I like this one. I'm gonna stick to Rom. I'm in the Rom mood. Let's go.
There you
I
are.
got both rom and com. I think we'll go with the theme of rom. Uh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got ramen. I got ramen drama. So
Oh,
let's stick to Rom right now. So yeah, I sent a message. We're looking for Ronnie. Are you with her or have you seen her?
I think that she'll message back. No, I'm home alone right now. Honestly, I'm enjoying my night off. But if you need help, I can try and figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I have a few ideas. So hey, how about this? How about I come get you and we help me look for her?
Yeah, sure. Okay, and I will send my address over.
All right, be there shortly. And then yeah, let's go look for Ronnie. So yeah, I know a few of her spots she likes to hang out. So I guess we could try there first. You have any ideas?
Um, well, I know sometimes she puts her phone in airplane mode when she doesn't want to talk to people.
Yeah,
Um,
she does that.
but some days she like checks in certain places. So I don't know, maybe we drive to those places to like where you think she'd be and I can look and see if there's anything on social media to she's constantly on Instagram, like I swear all the time. New posts.
Yeah, yeah, she blocked us, so I'm not. I got tired
Oh,
of tracking. Yeah. Mom still does it. She wants her privacy. That's fine by me.
no. Uh, well, I mean that's always good to have privacy. I like, I get it. I honestly I don't have much time by myself, but it's just nice to have like some like quiet time and like enjoy a cup of coffee and um,
Right. Agreed. As you can see, it's real hectic over here. So when you got some time by yourself to enjoy the peace and quiet, it's real valuable. Uh, all right. Let's go.
Okay. So as you all are driving, I lost track of a few of the locations. You guys didn't really mention any specific locations, did you?
No, nothing
No.
specific. No,
Okay.
nothing
Okay. Okay.
specific. We
So I
just go to a few spots that she frequents and check social media.
yeah. So I think a couple of spots that she frequents. There is a friend's house. There is there is a I don't know, like a late night diner. She likes to go to. Um, that sometimes people pass out in the booth and they'll just let them nap for a while. And then there's somewhere else if you can come up with it. But I think obviously there's a few bars and stuff that maybe she lost her phone at a bar or something like that. So, where would you like to go first?
Let's check the friend's house.
Okay. And on your way there, Dominic, you are going to get a text message from Aunt Janice. This time it is actually from Aunt Janice's number that says,
Why do I have this saved? What? Anyway.
if you kids just updated your favorite aunt more often, I wouldn't need to impose myself in your lives.
So who told her she was? Anyway, um, okay. Kind of busy looking for Ronnie. Chat later. And then I'm like, that's so weird.
What's weird?
Uh, Aunt Janice.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
You met her.
okay, but what is like okay, besides the general weirdness? I mean, like you seemed like you had a reaction looking at your phone, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, the like I said, just weird. Hey, we're coming up on the house now, so let's see if Ronnie's over there.
Let's see. Here. I think there is I think yeah, this is like one of those houses that 5 or 6 people have gotten together to rent this house. And there's like 3 or 4 bedrooms in this house. But it's slightly a party house, slightly they live a sort of artsy life, right? Like they're out and about quite a bit. There's scattered stuff everywhere. Like there's half-finished projects in the yard. So it's sort of an interesting style of place. Very different from the places that you normally would go. Well, yeah. So it's probably a 2-story blue painted house. Friend here would be trying to come up with a name here. I keep trying to come up with a Rhonda, and that's too close to Ronnie. So I need something else for a name here. Oh, Mary, I thought you had something. You
No,
looked like
I
you
had
did.
something and I lost it.
Nancy.
Angela?
Nancy.
Angela.
That is perfect.
We'll just take the first one because we are at a loss at this moment. It was rough. So Nancy, Nancy is the person you know here. So. I think Nancy is out in the yard working on something at the moment.
It's the middle of the goddamn artist. Nancy, hey.
Hey.
Hey, we're looking for Veronica. Have you seen her? Phone's dead. Can't find her anywhere.
Well, she was here last night, but I don't know what I did with my voice in that first one. I'm trying to match it. It's not going well. Well, she's wait, Dominic. She told me you weren't seeing anybody. Who's this? Well,
So Nancy's she's not here?
Fine, woman. Oh, so you're just not gonna. You're not gonna.
So Veronica, so she's not here at all.
Well, she was. Isn't she home?
No.
No. That's why we're
what's happening to my life? Lovely piece you have here. All right, since she's not here, we're gonna try a few more places. Thanks.
I think that as I'm scrolling through the social media, I see like a new post pop up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay, wait, look, it looks like she just checked in to a new restaurant like 2 minutes ago. We can get there in like 5 minutes if we really, really hurry.
Great. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Thanks, Nancy. Piece looks amazing. I can't wait to see it finished. Yeah. Let's go.
Also, over the top of this, in the narration from Great Aunt Janice, you just hear a tisk tisk tisk. As you're not playing into the love story. So
Nancy just. I'm sorry. I couldn't do Nancy. All right, let's go.
All right. I think that getting into the car, just getting the drive, I'm gonna spend 2 of my tokens. And I'm gonna pause the clock for a minute.
perfect.
Let me see that move. I'm gonna use one of the basic moves of I need to talk. Pause the timer for a minute. The villain cannot make moves for this minute. So I think like as this is happening, as we're driving, she's just like, okay, I gotta be honest. And I think you're an awesome, awesome person, and you are so much fun to hang out with. But have you been getting weird text messages? Because I've been getting a lot of weird text messages, and like threatening a little bit, and like offering me a lot of money to like try and like no offense, like I mean if you just wanted to go on a date or something, you could have just said something. But like is this like from you, or is this just some like creep weirdo that saw my stuff on social media? Because like I kind of need to know.
Well, that's a lot to take in.
Sorry, I can be a lot sometimes.
That's fine. One, it's not me.
Thank
Wow.
God.
Yeah, that's very weird. And now that you've said all that, I have all the information. I think it is Aunt Janice. Not sure. Not 100% sure, but it just, going from, connecting the dots, A to Z. Just, I don't know. My family always says, stay away from Aunt Janice. I'm not sure. I was never sure what that meant until, that limousine ride. So I don't know. I mean, this is fun. You're great. You're
I, by the way, am gonna spend 3 tokens now.
Oh,
To override using my TV remote. So we come back out of the narrative, back to Aunt Janice's room. And I can rewind and rewrite a lead's decision from within the past 5 minutes.
Ooh.
oh,
Ooh.
So when Nancy asked about Clara, there needs to be at least 30 seconds of nice things said. We don't have to replay all of that, but we're spending tokens so that you don't have to. You can't dodge me. That's right. Coming in hot.
Oh,
All right, are you ready?
what was the question?
So basically, so I am rewriting your decision.
No,
to
I'm sorry. What was the question Nancy asked?
Yeah, so Nancy asked like, who is this person? Basically like, Ronnie told me you weren't seeing anybody, but you got, somebody on your arm over here or somebody with you.
Okay.
And you dodged the question. Aunt Janice is rewriting that from a dodge to a say nice things about Clara. So
All Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I just needed to know the question so I could jump
And
back
then
in
once
it.
you say this, we can jump back to you guys heading to the new location. But
Yeah.
all right, 3, 2, 1.
This this is Clara. She's a friend of the family. Date? No, we're not. I kind of like turned back. No, I'm not seeing anyone else. We're not dating, but she's a nice. She's a really nice person. Adds a little flair to things and makes brightens up the day with everyone over there. But yeah, we gotta find Veronica, so I kind of gotta cut this short. But great art piece, and then time is rewritten.
Thank you much. Um. All right, we can. You guys are back in the car here. I know you were slightly mid conversation, so sorry, but not sorry.
That's fine because that's the same thing I was gonna say anyway. I was literally about to say that, so it worked out for the story. Yeah, so let's. You said she's at a restaurant.
Yeah, there's a new like place open right now, like brunch or something. Like brunch.
11 p.m. Anyway, all right.
I don't know. It looks like it's like a new like.
By the way, it is 11 a.m. It is the next
Oh,
morning.
it's 11 a.m.
It's the next morning.
Oh, so I thought we were looking for at night. All right, never mind. Yes, brunch. Let's go. All right, sure. So we had the. That was all right. uh, uh,
So like, what do you do other than being a lawyer? Like, I mean, that's really cool, but like, I mean, Ronnie's just told me that you're like do a lot of stuff and you're like really busy. She doesn't. She's not some like family. You come up a lot. But
that's it's pretty cool. Uh, wow, Ron. She talks about me that much.
yeah, she looks up to you.
Huh. You wouldn't think it. And yeah, it's slight blush. So I'm gonna just gain a token for being slightly embarrassed that my little sister looks up to me and I didn't know. I don't really do much. I am a lawyer, help Joe take care of everyone. That's pretty much all I do. Just whatever the family needs.
But like, what do you do for you?
Huh.
Like, I mean, it's great taking care of other people. That's important, but like, like you can't. What's the saying? Don't burn the candle at both ends, and then or something. It just kind of trails off.
Yeah. I don't. Now that you say it, I don't think I really do anything for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. And I think if you are okay with it, she'll put her hand on your hand, like as like a gesture of like, that's a lot. You shouldn't have to deal with that.
I think
Yeah,
that's
but
actually, I think, the perfect time for this scene to end. Seeing as we are at 44:50 here, when it should end at 45. So, I think that's a really good spot for that. If you guys are good with that.
yeah,
I
that's a
know
really
we
nice
haven't
spot.
figured out where the sister is yet.
We found her eventually.
Right.
I was hoping she was at the diner.
I think
I think we can fill in some tracks though.
yeah. I definitely was able to fill in one. So, or part of one, not all of one.
Tracks. I should have had it. Where did it go?
I got
Where are you?
a point in my evil track.
Where are you? There it is. For scene, didn't say that. I tried to do that. One spot, baby.
I do think for this next scene, I think that it finally comes to light that that Veronica has somehow been lured back to Great Aunt Janice's.
Ooh, do we find like a note like at the like if we go up to like the
Yeah,
gosh, where is
I
it?
will
In the
I will
restaurant?
start this out with the note because I have something I really wanted to say.
Oh, okay.
Uh
Should we roll the mood dice?
absolutely.
I think we roll 3, right?
No, still 2. Cause we're in the
Oh, we're
second
gonna
part of
have
Act
to.
2.
Yeah. Second part of Act 2. Right. Snake eyes, baby.
Ooh.
I have Rom and drama. I think I'm gonna go with drama. This seems like a very drama-filled scene.
Mm.
Perfect. So there will have been a reservation for a table for Veronica at a very, I think, romantic brunch spot. And on the table, so you guys are going to get checked in here, or you guys are going to, you've had to ask at the front, right? Had to convince somebody to get you to where Veronica is. And there is a table. And I'm going to start the timer a little bit early because I want this to be part of the scene to start. So I'm going to bend that rule slightly. So on this table is like an envelope stood in the center that does have Dominic's name on it.
I pick it up.
Inside is a note that says, "If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were just throwing away the inheritance. Don't forget, a gentleman always pays." Also, Ronnie is safe and sound with me.
Okay. All right. Well, found Veronica. She's with Aunt Janice.
Wait, what?
I don't know. She found her before we could. So she's there. So if she's safe, that means I don't have to go looking anymore. So that means Mom
Are
will be
we
fine.
sure she's safe? Because like Janice has info on like things that she should not have.
Yeah, see, this is why Aunt Janice. Anyway, you hungry?
Yes, I guess.
Great.
There's just a look of like. I mean, if this,
Yeah, we'll
if
go.
you're sure she's safe, I guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We'll go get her after. And I'll just take the reservation. that Roddy had, and just I'm sorry. I just need a minute.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're fine. You don't have to apologize because you need a minute, okay? It's not
Right.
necessary.
So we are going to pause this real quick as we zoom out. As Aunt Janice is watching this in her study, and she'll turn to the camera and go, "Did you know that 70% of first dates end in food poisoning?" Wild.
What?
We're back. I'll take a token for that.
Just had an ad break in them. All right, man. All right. Also, I just took another token for dodging that question about Janice. So
I see you. All right. Were you guys leaving the dinner spot or brunch spot? Was that what happened?
we had brunch. Yeah, we had brunch, and now we're leaving. Yeah,
Okay.
I invited her to brunch, and then now we're leaving. So we're going to Aunt Janice's.
Okay.
So we leave. Yeah, we leave, get in the car, start driving, and then I stop. I'm like, shit. I text her real quick. Hey, where do you live again?
You don't know where I live?
It's been a long time, Aunt Janice.
Well, if you kept better in contact, you would know. A letter would do the trick.
I don't know where to send it.
Fine. It's 847 Overhill Lane.
Hey, all right, see, now it was that
Your
so hard.
sister knew, though.
Yeah, well,
Because
yeah. She keeps in contact. Yeah, all right. I'll do better moving forward. Let's go.
Thank you. Hope to see you soon.
Yeah, will do. And we drive on over there, on the way over there.
Okay. So let's see. We are going as you pull up, it is a palatial estate. It is massive, right? This is the type of place. The garage has its own fountain inside. Right? Inside. Yeah. There's no reason for that. It's just money.
Hey, man.
Right?
Yeah, you're right. All right.
That's right. The hedges are in extremely intricate patterns, right? This is the type of place that Great Aunt Janice lives. The dogs are being walked by employees of hers, and the dogs are wearing sunglasses so that their eyes don't hurt in the sun.
You know, my family always says, and Janice had all the money, but I didn't know to what scale it was. And I'll go ahead and just take me a token for that. Slip that in there.
Wow, this is the lot. I'm really scared I'm gonna break something here.
I'm probably gonna break something here. Everything seems fragile yet extremely expensive. It's a fountain in the garage, and I don't know how to comprehend that. Let's just go.
Yeah, okay. Do you know where to go? I mean, is there a map for this place? I mean,
And just yell at one of the, hey, where's the main estate? One of the dog walkers.
An extremely buff dog walking dude comes over. Yeah, I mean, tallest building.
Right. Good
You
job.
new around here?
Sure. You're doing a great job, and I like slip him a link and just keep walking.
I'm not allowed to accept tips.
Cool. That was my last one anyway. Thanks.
Okay, is there
Oh,
anything like I
that's one of
should
the leads
know?
reminding themselves of Great Aunt Janice. Anyway,
Is there anything I should know about her? Like, do I need to be careful of like some sort of like, ooh, there's a trap and I need to jump out of the way, or like what? Is there anything you know?
Nah.
Okay, that okay. Um,
Yeah.
good to know. Okay,
Yeah.
expect the unexpected. Uh,
um, so I think as you are rolling up a super fancy sports car comes sort of peeling into the driveway, and outside out pops. By the way, I am creating an NPC here. Out pops Franz. I had a last name for him just a second ago. Franz Griffin. There we go. Franz Griffin. Who is he comes from one of the large fashion families. Franz Griffin is in many ways fashion royalty.
Oh no.
oh, who's that?
You don't want
Oh
to know.
shit! Is that Franz?
You do know. Yeah.
How would I not
Unfortunately.
know? This is my job.
Yeah.
Oh God, I look, I am wearing a sweatsuit right now. I was supposed to be sitting on the couch having a good time watching Real Housewives by myself, which I would love to do. What? Oh God! And she's just gonna kind of like panic. Uh, I'm gonna take some a token for being happy to be alone. How much I enjoy it.
Um, and you see, Franz is going to look over and. Oh, hello, Dominic. You still shopping at the Gap? I see.
Hello, Franz. Still sucky as ever, I see.
There is much to be said about taking in the world around you. And yet, no matter the advice I give, you still look like a schlub.
Don't really
I'm
care much for the advice, Franz. But why are you here?
There was a matter of the greatest importance to Janice. Well, when somebody important calls me, you know that I answer. Your number is blocked, by the way.
I'm not gonna call you, Franz.
Even if you wanted to.
I don't know. I wouldn't. Why would I call? Why? Please, 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 please. Tell me why. What reason would I have to call you?
More importantly, and he's going to look at Clara. I think I'd like to call you instead.
oh
By the way, I have turned him into my villain NPC.
oh okay.
Nice.
That's good to. I'm Clara. I've heard a lot about your brand. It's very fascinating. I think we're all looking to go and find Aunt Janice, and I think that she's going to try and position herself to like get the heat off of Dominic, to try and break up
Uh,
whatever could happen here, and just say,
That
I guess
that
here's the
happened.
question, Dominic: is there heat coming from you for this? Because that switch was all the heat coming off from Franz's side. So if there's heat, it's coming from you. Is there heat?
Yeah, yeah, but it's just so the yeah, I hate Franz, but uh Clara Clara positions herself between us, but then I position after the comment. I'm like, there's something in me that says no, I don't like that, and so I kind of position myself between Franz and Clara to kind of to block her from view from from him viewing her. So it's not heat as like animosity because yeah, I just don't like the guy, but it's like since I'm in the my mood dice was Rom is feeling more on the jealous side, but he doesn't understand it yet. So it's like no, no, I don't like that. I don't like that flirting. No. So yeah, we're all going to Aunt Janice. Just lead the way.
I will absolutely lead the way. As I know, you need extra wits to deal with your chafing from those bad genes. And Franz is
Right.
uh,
Yeah. And I kind of absent-mindedly, not absent-mindedly, but I kind of gently grab Clara's hand and slow down so while he walks forward, and I just can't. I fucking hate that guy.
we should talk for a minute. And I'm going to spend a point to add a minute to the clock and pause for a villain move. Pause any villain move. Okay, that guy's really creepy. But I can handle myself just fine.
And then I realize I'm holding her hand. I'm like, oh, sorry. I I didn't mean anything by that. It's just
No, that's
yeah.
fine. I you're fine. Um Look, I don't want you to be stressed out about this, and it's gonna be fine. We're gonna get Ronnie, and it'll be okay.
Right.
Franz is
Yeah,
an
yeah.
idiot, and you are wearing nice jeans. They're actually coming in season in the next runway, and he's full of it.
I mean, see, this is what I tell everybody, but you really get it. And yeah, all right, let's go. Um,
perfect. Okay. So as you come into, actually, that's probably the end of that scene here because we're at 29:47. So that ends that scene. I know I was able to fill a couple of things there and introduce Franz, who I think is going to be very fun to play. uh,
oh man, hate that guy.
I think there was the point for the handhold. I'm pretty sure there was at least eye contact, so that would give us another point.
Yes. The points. They're all coming together. Yeah. Long eye contact.
Okay. So we have this next scene is a crisis. Slash coming apart. Perfect. So, I think as you come in, Veronica is weeping on the floor. Veronica is weeping, and I think she looks up at the two of you and she goes, The Academy just called. They're rescinding the award.
What? No, you worked so hard. That's impossible. That's no, absolute. Okay, look, I don't have a lot of sway, but I do have some friends with some pretty loud YouTube channels, and we could like try and cancel them or something. I don't know, but we're gonna make this right because you are amazing and awesome, and that it's BS. Okay.
Okay, pause real quick here. We forgot to roll mood dice again.
Oh shit.
I waited. I was like, this time I'm gonna wait till the end of a thought and then jump in there.
This is Act 3, right?
This is Act 3, yes, which means you roll 3
right.
mood dice and pick your mood from the results.
What the hell?
There's a bird. All right.
Let's see. Burb. 3 mood dice. I got a 1, 1, and a 3. What?
So you got romance or drama? How are you feeling?
Honestly, after that last, let's see. Wow. This is just what I'm rolling. This is where I'm at. Romance or drama? Where shall it lie? I think it's no drama for me. I think I'll stick to romance. Feeling pretty romantic.
I got rom-com and drama. I think we'll go with rom this time. We're getting towards third act. We are in third act, so
So since my moves change per act, I want to make sure that we've got them right here. Okay. So, I think, yeah. So I think at this moment, Aunt Janice sort of storms in and goes, "And no one said hello to me when you came in? That's not very well-mannered of you."
Sorry, Aunt Janice, but as we came in, Ronnie was on the floor crying, so that kind of distracted me. But hey, how are you doing? Thanks for looking after her. She had us all worried sick.
Ronnie had you worried sick.
Yeah,
You
because
had me worried sick for years. Question: are you still having trouble putting on weight?
no, look. What are you?
Well, I remember
What?
when you were a
Sorry.
child, you were such a scrawny little thing, and I know
When
you
I was
wanted
a
to be
child,
big and buff.
I'm
Well,
I'm
What is
pretty.
your problem?
my problem.
Yeah, you're picking at Dominic for just existing. Who cares if he was a scrawny kid? You're just tearing him apart. Your niece is crying on the floor, and you're just picking at them?
I've not been picking at Ronnie at all. Ronnie
Oh,
asked for her
you
space
know
to
what I
cry.
mean.
I assure you I do not.
You're
Hey, it's okay. It's all right.
No,
That's
it's
fine.
not okay.
They just
It's
don't
not
make them
okay.
like they used to, I guess. Used to be. We could handle a little criticism.
There's criticism and there's attacks, and that was a personal attack.
I mean, we could get much more personal. But you kids these days, you can't seem to hold up to it. So,
Look,
All
what
right,
else?
all right. It's hey, it's just calm the tension down. We have, and I kind of I turn Clara to me, and I just take to her hands and hey, thank you, but really, it's fine. We have bigger things to worry about right now. And we go down to Ronnie. Hey, all right, up we go. Come on, up, up, up. Let's dry those tears. Now, what's happening? They're rescinding the award. Why?
there's something to do with the outfit that I wore? Apparently. I know the designer has claimed that it was stolen, and she's gonna look up at Clara.
No, everything is hand so. I would never do that to you. I,
It-
l- I will make it right. Look, just I have the original designs. I have the original everything. I even trademarked that skirt. It took forever, and it took like all the savings I had, but I have the trademark.
I don't know if that will do anything about it. Um, and I think Franz will
This fucking guy.
yeah. So I'm gonna give Franz a token. Actually, let's see. That's a better suitor. I think that I'm gonna use all three. No, I'm gonna do just one. To say just the right thing to to um, to Clara. With Franz, I am absolutely sure that someone as talented as you can absolutely back up and show that you have made this delightful piece. But we must act quick. The Academy does not turn on its decisions very commonly.
Oh, okay. Look, and I think that she's gonna kind of look at Veronica and say, I will make this right, okay? And you're gonna get the award and you're gonna throw it in their face, and then afterward we're gonna have a party and we're not gonna invite them. Or if you want to invite them, I don't know. It's up to you. But I will make it okay, okay? Um and then because I argued with Janice and I'm hopefully charming a family member, I'm gonna get 2 points. 2 tokens.
Okay. Don't worry though, because you gave Janice guff back. That reminds her of herself, so I get a token for that. And then Janice is going to look over at Dominic and say, "See, she has the right kind of metal to work." Oh, that's Franz's voice. She has the right kind. She has the right kind of metal to work in this family. I think she might
Can
be
you
made of the
just
correct stuff.
just for a minute, just back up, just back away, back up. I need you to relax. Just what's with you? You're insufferable. You just what's going on? What's happening? What are you doing?
What is going on? Why am I being insufferable? You are in
Yes.
my home, and you will respect and treat me with compliments. So I'm going to spend 3 tokens to play a boom. Force the leads to be overly complimentary to you for 1 minute. Okay.
Oh.
Respect your elders. Ready? 3, 2,
I don't have anything to combat this. Well, Aunt Janice, you're rich. Disgustingly so, and it's great that you have, large, big buff dudes walking your dogs with sunglasses. How many dogs do you have? Having a lot of dogs, which is great. It's amazing.
Keep going. And Clara, you can help him with this too.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's amazing. They're so well trained, and it really takes a strong person to be able to, like, these dogs. Usually, they seem like they really care about you and other people, and look, I mean, I'm sorry. I get a little hot-headed sometimes, but I just want to make sure that everyone knows their worth and everyone is worthy of attention and care. So it makes me upset when that doesn't happen. However, I feel like there are some ongoing issues that I am not aware of. And I apologize. I haven't known the Dresdens for too long, and I'm still trying to learn the ropes.
Well, that is very kind of you to say. Now, it does sound like you might need a ride. Franz, would you be willing? Oh, absolutely. We can...
Okay. Sure.
I'm still kind of holding Ronnie. All right, let's go. Let's get you up. We'll figure this out. And I kind of like dry the tears and say, you know what the family always says: a step back is just momentum to jump even further. And then I'll just take another token for that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let me use that. The dress you wore was the one you designed?
Yeah,
made?
yeah. I designed. It's hand sewn. There's even took like 3 nights to get the beading right. Uh, it's one of my best ones yet. So I really hope that I would never want something I did to take away from someone else. Um, but I should go and get the academy. They're so fickle and take care of Ronnie. Like, it'll be okay. I'll be fine. I kind of give uh a smile. Um and just say, "Oh, also, and I'm going to spend 3 tokens for a boom for one of my mood moves. That is perform an act of love that shows you are listening." And I'm just going to say, "Hey, I'm guessing that we're probably going to have to go and talk to the academy at some point, and I think that you should show Franz how you really dress. So I dropped something off at your house. It should fit right, um, but he shouldn't have anything to say about it. And you can fill 1 spot on your love track."
Ooh,
That's fun.
yeah. Uh, all right. I'll take Ronnie home. You get what you need. I'll see you later.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Pause. Playing my 3.
Oh, here
We're
we go.
rewinding 5 minutes. You are not taking Ronnie home.
Oh
Ronnie is
no!
taking herself home with your car. Or no, Franz
Don't
is
make me go
taking
with
Ronnie
Franz.
home, I should say.
I was about to say, don't make me go with Franz. Oh no!
That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. But I think as we're coming upon the end of this, I think it's really important that you two stick together here. So
Mhm.
I'm going to, manipulate things to make that happen. So yeah, so we come back into Great Aunt Janice in her study, and I don't like that at all. Now, this time, stick together, you fools. How else will love come to flourish? And of course, I mean, you could end up with enough money to make yourselves quite happy. All right, and we're back in.
Hey, how about I take you to get all the designs? Ronnie, you okay with going? Letting Franz take you home?
I think so. I just
Hey. You're gonna stand up. Look at me. And everything's gonna be all right. Okay. We're gonna get this. You're gonna get this taken care of.
You promise?
Have I ever let you down?
The comedy part of me wants to say yes to that.
Yeah.
For dramatic reasons, I'm going to say no, but
that was one time. Here, all right. We're all allowed one mistake.
yeah, there was the time you
But yeah.
forgot me after school, and I was sat outside of practice waiting for you, but yeah, other than that,
yeah, well, it was one time. All right, we'll get this taken care of.
okay.
All right. Yeah, let's go.
I assume that means we end that scene. Okay. Headed into our final scene.
Yes.
All right, our final scene.
We throw the tokens in after each scene, right?
Yes.
All right. At the end of that scene, that was hand holding.
Mm-hmm. Prolonged eye contact.
Prolonged eye contact. That apparently. Oh, hey. Well, it's fine. Anyway. So let's see. This next scene is joyful resolution / crushing defeat.
Ooh.
So this is what sets us up for who actually resolves. Now, let's quickly review ending the story. The final scene brings the villain and leads together, ending both the romantic comedy of the villain's plan and the story of the lead's struggles against it. So I think you are able... So I think that... Because Great Aunt Janice just sent you away. I think when you get to the academy, Great Aunt Janice is there.
How did you?
But we'll get there in a second. Based on which tracks you filled in earlier scenes, you gain access to the story ending booms that cost more tokens than usual and are usable only in the last 5 minutes of play. Before using it with the story ending boom, you must confirm with other players that they are ready for you to bring the story to a close. Only one story ending boom can be used to end the game. In order for a lead to use the story ending boom associated with their love track, both leads must have filled their love tracks and together pooled their tokens for the cost of the move. Given the circumstances, love is the least likely ending, though not impossible. If no story ending booms are chosen and the timer runs out, the bombs explode and the villains bring the story to the end. So, that is what we're playing for here.
I think I'm missing. I think I was missing spots. I probably missed one or two, but it's fine. It's okay. Let's get it.
I know, like, we at least in the first two scenes had the prolonged eye contact, like, at least once. I missed
Yeah,
some as well.
yeah. I don't think I marked any off until like
No.
the second or third scene.
Yeah, it is a little bit difficult in that, like, I would love for the PDF version of this game to have a form fillable tracker that you could actually lay it out. Because I know I did not realize that I had 2 tracks there for a bit. Even though it says I have 2 tracks, I didn't quite keep track of it for the longest time. So, you know, there's a few things that I could see being advantageous in future iterations of this game, or to, if we were playing together at a table, actually having a printout or something would be probably nice. But so anyway, all right. So you all are entering the academy. The academy is exactly what you would think it is. It is a like classic Roman, like the walls are made of like freaking quartz. This is a place that gives like, I am better than you. We are, you know, like it's every city seems to have some sort of a giant center that looks like some version of this, but this one is way cooler than that one, right? With the columns out front and lots of stairs to get up into it and places for crowds and crowds and crowds to go for shows. Yeah, as you go and check in, you are given a ticket. As you walk back behind the area, you actually scan the ticket, and the like almost movie theater level usher points you to a side door that is not like the doors you would normally go to for a big performance. When you enter it, you enter into a giant concert hall with the center of it a row of 5 thrones. Janice sits in the center, and 4 other members of the Academy. One of which is Veronica, and another is Franz.
Do we re-roll mood tokens?
Oh, we have not.
Yeah.
We did start the timer before that, so I'll give you a few seconds back.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. That's appropriate.
I didn't roll any ROMs. None.
No, I rolled 2 3s and a 4. So, dramas and bombs, baby.
Flip-flop that, and that's what I got. 2 4s and a 3.
Nice. Oh, man. Drum or a bomb. Nah, that doesn't do anything for me. That doesn't do anything for me.
We can technically spend a token as one of our basic moves.
Yeah,
to
to
roll,
reroll
or
it.
three tokens, but
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with bomb for now. It seems appropriate with walking in and seeing who's sitting in those chairs.
I'll go with drama.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna let my sister have it.
As you enter, the amplified voice of Janice comes in. Welcome, one and all. Well, 1 and 2, I should say. You've been enjoying our machinations?
No. No.
It's all this.
How are you here?
How am I?
How did you get here? How did you get here before us? Why are you here? Are you? You're not the. Are you the committee? You're the.
We are, in fact, the committee.
You're the academy.
You would feel like I am not worthy of being the academy?
I don't care
How
what you're
foolish of
worthy
you.
of.
How foolish. You never underestimate someone.
I think that Clara looks at Veronica up there and be like, I thought you said you were losing your reward. Your award.
Well. And Veronica sort of laughs. My award was given to me for the performance.
What?
Janice goes, don't you get it yet? I thought you were much smarter than this. You seem to have brains about you.
So all this old Veronica's losing her award thing was a trick. Boy. For what exactly?
You both are my magnum opus. 2 with such potential as you could easily be the greatest match that has ever been made. They will sing about this in the annals of history.
What?
And I'm going to pause real quick here, seeing as I've already gained 3 tokens here. So it is, I believe I also have the ability to, so I can spend 3 tokens. Boring! And force 1 lead to re-roll their mood die until they get a new mood. Who do we think? What moods were you at currently?
At drama. No, drama. Boom. Boom. Bomb. Bomb.
I'm at drama.
Okay. I'm going to make bomb re-roll over there. So Dominic, you're re-rolling.
Wonderbar. I rolled a 4. It's until I get a new mood, right?
Yes, and it should be. I would assume that it's the same 3 rolls, but I don't know if you just keep rolling a single d4 or not.
Because I rolled 4 twice already. So.
No.
Keep going, buddy.
So the 1, or you want me to roll 3?
Let's just keep going with 1, I guess. This makes more sense if it's until.
I'm gonna change this dice because somebody wants me to be angry. That's better. Calm. Oh.
All right, you ready?
This is all just a trick to get us to fall. That is wow. Oh, this reminds me of the time. I look at Veronica. This reminds me of the time we tricked Joe. We pranked Joe all those years ago. Made him run around campus in his underwear, and I'll just, take me a token for revealing an embarrassing family story. Huh. Interesting.
Was this the time that you called yourself the Peanut Butter Bottom Boys?
That was a different one. This was when we pranked.
Different time. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I tend to declare that one story for the ages. Gotta tell you about that sometime. But this.
I will laugh along, enjoying a laugh with the lead and get a token.
Get a token.
I need you to laugh when I am laughing. That's together on 3. We're taking a token.
Okay, I'm sorry. You've been meddling with our lives. 1, I thought you were my friend, Veronica. I thought that you were my friend. I thought I found like a sister that I never had, and now all this is a lie.
I am an actor.
See, Claire, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I should have known. This was going way too well. Okay. I think that like she just kind of looks upset and just says, I just can't believe that, like, how can you not understand that, like, that would hurt? And I don't, and she's just going to trail off, and I'm going to fail to explain something simple.
I take her hand in a gesture of solidarity. I hope you all had such a wonderful laugh. Clara, that's something that we share, that we have in common. I cannot, and I'm gonna take another token. Slide that in there. Cannot believe. I simply can't believe you, Veronica. Ronnie. People's emotions aren't something that you toy with.
So your Janice is going to look over at Veronica and look back at you. Kids these days, well, some of them follow the rules and some of them don't. And I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 tokens to take out my frustrations on an NPC at their place of work. Veronica, you sold out your brother for a chance to sit on a council you already had an in with. And yet, you didn't even do a good job. Those tears barely convincing. I can see the Visine concealed in your hands. And, well, it's not gonna cut it. So, we're gonna add another evil track.
Okay, wait, hold up, wait a minute. First of all, that's just unnecessary. Hey, I'm really mad at you right now, Ronnie, but how about, and I'm gonna spend 3 tokens. Yeah, I got 3 tokens too. And I'm gonna ask a family member NPC to tell a funny story, and their mood changes to calm. I don't know what their mood was, but how about you tell us that one particular story about, Aunt Janice and her 4th husband and the lake, and also so that fills one spot on the other lead's love track as well. Spend my tokens so we can get back at Aunt Janice, and I'm still holding Clara's hand.
Well, there was the time that Aunt Janice, we were at the lake with her 4th husband, and he insisted, and she insisted that he could as well, that he could do a backflip on the water skis. And she was driving the boat, and well, he did not end that the greatest. In fact, it was his first foray into learning what an enema was. I'm pausing the timer because we're all laughing and nobody's got anything for the say. And we are so close to the ending of this. I don't want us to.
Hey, and if we're laughing together, we get a point.
We get it. So
I won't. Do you get a point if I made you laugh or if you made me laugh?
We share a smile, laugh, or a moment of calm with the other lead.
With characters or players? I guess
It
your
doesn't
characters
say.
probably would be laughing at that too. I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get that.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was
yeah, yeah.
prompted for a little embarrassment. Yeah.
That makes sense to me. Um, cool. Okay. Are we ready? Because
Yeah.
it is now the time that people can use their story bombs. By the way, so we're 3 seconds into that time phrase, and we're about to finish out here. So 3, 2, 1. So.
Okay. Well, this has been really nice, and I think this is a interesting way of introducing family members to other people. And I'm trying to be very pleasant and kind and charming to Aunt Janice, and I get a token. Um, but I think you've had your fun, and this has been interesting nonetheless. Um, but I would really like to get back to uh, just not having to worry every 5 minutes about a crazy text message. And I'd just like to just have one evening at home with a movie night alone. Just one. Okay.
I have tried to tell my uh, great nephew that if we just were to spend time together once in a while, family members wouldn't feel the need to go to such great distances to be involved in each other's lives. That if we just treated each other with the respect and admiration we deserve. Look at yourselves. You are amazing. Right? You are great specimens. And
No,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, the you know the family always says, and I'm gonna take me a token that you do go through roundabout ways to get your point across, and I see what they mean now. And then I turn to, because I'm still holding her hand. I don't think you let go yet. You pulled away. So I turn to Clara and I say, so the methods probably were a bit too much. Admittedly, my family has, a way of doing things that I don't always agree with, but spending time with you has been fun, regardless of everything that's happened so far.
I am happy to have met you, and I like spending time with you too. I just don't understand this family. And for one thing, and she's just gonna turn to Aunt Janice. I'm gonna start arguing with her, and just say, uh, "We are not specimen. We are people, and people with feelings. And you know what? Maybe if you treated us with just as much respect instead of little playthings for you to have fun with, then maybe we could have met each other on our own, and maybe you would be invited to something for once in your life."
There's the fire. What I knew was in there all along. See, Sir Percival, and you feel like a creature at your ankles. Sir Percival likes you even. There is good there. I think of sufficient stock, of sufficient worth for our family to become intertwined with.
I don't know about you, Dominic. I have currently 6 tokens. If we wanted to combine them, we could improvise and try to find a way out of this.
Have 2. So
That's enough.
But
We have to have 8 total.
yeah.
Are your tracks full?
I mean, after the scene, if we end the scene right now,
So
it
I
would
paused while we have a rules discussion, so that way you're not penalized for a rules discussion here.
be. If we
If we do the improvise ending, we don't have to have love or freedom tracks full.
Yeah,
from
that's
what I'm
true.
reading. As far as my love track, it is not full. I have 3.
I have 3
I want to
spaces
say
as
left.
well. Yeah, I have 3 left. So we did miss some stuff. Hey. But if we had with this scene, it would be full. But yeah, so yeah, we can do the improvised ending.
Okay. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Okay. I will also agree here, even though I could be a jerk and stonewall it, because technically everyone has to agree on Story Boom, and I'm 21 seconds from winning here. I want everyone to know that I'm taking the high road here. After
It's for the
manipulating
story.
you for an hour and a half. All right. Let's improvise an ending. Who wants to start here?
Improvise an ending.
Yeah. So
Go ahead. I was gonna say I think it kind of fades out with Clara, chewing out Aunt Janice to end that, and then the after credits, it fades back in for the after credit scene. To how much time has passed, do we think? Days?
It depends on what you want for this scene.
I may have an idea.
Yes.
If we are having dinner at something or something, because Clara has never talked about her family.
No.
And like, if we cut in on it after chewing Janice out, it's been some time later, maybe, if we have become a couple. I feel like maybe either maybe there's like a conversation or having dinner or something, and like we could come in and say, like Clara would probably say something like, I feel a little bit comfortable because I thought my side of the family was well, let's just say meeting your family has made mine feel a lot more comfortable. And possibly, basically, at that point, maybe someone from her family coming in, and it's like, oh no, it's happening all over again. Like a different diabolical villain or something. I don't
the
know.
family.
That's my idea.
Okay, so I love this idea, but I want to add a twist on it.
Oh yeah.
So it is not a different diabolical villain. It is in much the way that Count Olaf in the
Yes.
oh god, I just blanked on the name, the Lemony Snicket books. Help me out, somebody.
Series of unfortunate events.
Thank you.
Series of unfortunate events.
Always has just a terrible disguise, and no one can tell that it's that it is Count Olaf. I think Aunt Janice comes in with an awful disguise as like some other relative scheming on somebody else in the family.
Uncle James Washington.
Yes, absolutely.
And you know what? It's their turn. Yeah, we're just all at family dinner. Aunt Janice finally started getting invited back to things, and then just one day is like, you know what? I'm gonna do it again, and just shows up as Uncle James Washington.
She's a pot stirrer. She's a
Yeah. Um. Yeah, we see it. It's like we were gonna say something. We're like, you know what? It's their turn. Let them have it. Uh,
It's like the knowing glance, like of like, oh no, and
well,
the
let's see
credits.
what. Yeah, and then the credits start rolling.
I feel like
uh,
unless somebody has an after credit scene, I have one more thing I'd like to add. Okay. I feel like the credits end with. Do you guys remember the? It's kind of terrible, but I love it so much. The rom-com Hitch.
oh, I love Hitch.
Okay,
I love
the
Hitch.
dance scene at the very end from Hitch. It is a
By
shameless ripoff of that scene. Okay. Thank you. I was really looking forward to having that.
Yeah, that happens through the when the credits are rolling. It has that little square at the side. Yeah, that's what happens.
Absolutely.
We just cut back in.
It's just everyone's terrible dance
all
moves.
all the names at the bottom, just scrolling. Yeah. That's exactly an exact ripoff. Same dance moves and everything.
Exactly. Yeah. You see Franz and Veronica, and Franz is like trying to do the Kevin James highlight. Anyway, that has been Rom Com Drama Bomb, everybody. You all survived.
Great. Lovely.
That was extremely fun. I do think playing it a couple of times, I think it'll get better as it goes. It's one of those games where there's a lot, there's deceptively a lot to it.
Yeah, right? You don't think so, but it is. And some of the things, at least for me, I was trying my darndest to find a way to fit things in.
Yeah, there are. I think one of the bits of advice I would give to anyone running this is, we went with Great Aunt Janice just as a title. It fit. But instead, what I would do is I would look at the moves and see if they fit what you're trying to do instead. Because I found that a lot of, like, there was one of them for Great Aunt Janice that I just never was able to use. Because, I really, there wasn't much I could do about it. Like, there wasn't a good way to tie that in. Right? Let's see. What was the move here? There was, the leads must give you a token every time they cuss for the next 5 minutes. You two were relatively clean mouthed. I think I heard one, and I was like, oh, maybe if they go on a run, I'll burn this. Nothing. So, like, that one didn't terribly work, and I knew we weren't kind of going for that style of a game, so you might rewrite that or rework that, right? Or choose a different one that maybe works a little bit better. But that would be my advice: is look at the playbooks and the actual moves more than the title and more than the theme. With that, it's now pretty late when we're recording this, so let's go ahead and get a quick sign off here. Sid, where can folks find you if they have enjoyed you here?
You can typically find me on the Wanderers Haven channel a whole bunch, just playing it up. But for the most part, you can go on the socials and type in underscore Sundance Sid, except Blue Sky. Blue Sky doesn't like underscores for whatever reason, so there's just Sundance Sid. You can usually see what I'm up to on those socials.
Perfect. And Mary.
Yeah, hi, I'm Mary. This has been so much fun playing today. As far as where you can find me everywhere at the Nerd on Wheels, except for the Hell site. And You can also find me on Enchanting Sorcery Productions, where we are playing Fandelver and Below Halia's Harriers. It is a mix-up on D&D lore where we are trying to overthrow a fascist government and save the city of Phandalin. So we are getting very close to a full-on city siege. So come and by and check that out, and I post everything that is coming up on socials.
That is awesome. All right. With that, we have. This has been the One Shot Wonderarium here on Roll for Respawn. You should check out some of our other shows here. I know we should have Spawn Camp coming up tomorrow. We should have Wednesday Night Revival coming up very soon. Obviously on Wednesday, the Thirsty Gay Thursdays. Check out all of those, and we have a link tree to all of the different folks that we work with. So go ahead and check that out. And you can find me mostly on Blue Sky these days, at Tony Will Edit. But I'm still on TikTok a little bit, just a touch. And before we head out, I know it is headed into the week, so this is your official reminder. Valentine's Day should be in, I think, 6 days. So don't forget if you're somebody who needs to not forget, okay? This is also a reminder for future Tony. Don't you forget. I'm a hopeless romantic. I won't forget. But if you're a forgetful ADHD style person, put a reminder. Do something here, all right? I'm trying to help you out. With that being said, I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. Have a great week. And we will see you all next time on the Wonderarium. And always remember, it is a wild, wide Wonderarium out there. Take a friend. Bye-bye.